Hi everyone, this is Zach from Infinity Personal Training. Today I'm showing you guys some shoulder mobility exercises to combat shoulder pain and stiffness. All you'll need today is a light band, a towel, a foam roller, some light weights, and a doorway. The first exercise I will be showing you is internal and external rotation. These small muscle groups of the shoulder tend to cause a lot of issues if not strong enough. For this exercise, you'll just need a towel, a band, and a doorway. To attach your band into the doorway for your internal and external rotation, you're going to want to take one end of your band loop, place it around the door handle on the other side of your door, and then close that door onto the band. That way that band is securely into that doorway. After we attach our band, guys, you're going to need to grab your towel, and we're just going to roll it up, okay? Make sure you get a nice tight roll. And once that towel is completely rolled up, you're going to want to take that towel and place it right underneath our armpit to support that arm. You're really going to want to pin it against there between the bicep and the rib cage. From there, guys, we're just going to take our band loop on the opposite end of the door, and we're going to have a starting position, the 90-degree angle from the arm and body. After that, guys, all we're going to do is take our fist and just try to rotate that arm so that fist comes right over our belly button. Then we come out nice and slowly on the way out. This is our internal rotation. So think about closing that arm onto our body for internal. For our external rotation, I'm going to show you guys on my left side. All you're going to want to do is keep that towel pinned underneath my elbow, and the starting position for our external rotation is the end position for our internal rotation. So that band starts across our body with that hand pinned right against our belly, and the same thing we're going to do in a reverse for our external rotation. So we're going to take our fist and then rotate that arm so it comes out just past 90 degrees, so past the starting point of our internal rotation. Then coming back nice and slowly. For this exercise, guys, you're going to want to repeat both exercises for 2 sets of 15. So that is 30 external rotations and 30 internal rotations, going with that hand across our body. Alright guys, for the second exercise we'll be doing is a band pull apart. These should look familiar as we do them a lot in the gym. For this exercise, all you need is a nice light band. What we're going to do, everyone, is just take your band and you want to roll it around your hands so you have it about shoulders width apart, and you're going to raise your hands to about shoulders level. From here, guys, keep the shoulders locked down and back, and we're going to pull that band right across our pecs with good tension on it nice and slowly, really squeezing those shoulder blades together. From here, we're going to return back to that starting position nice and slowly, keeping tension on that band. You're going to repeat this exercise for 2 sets of 15, really focusing on that shoulder blade squeeze in the back end when you pull those hands all the way apart. We'll show you this exercise from a few different angles so you can kind of see where everything's going on here. Big shoulder blade squeeze every single time, everyone. And coming back nice and slowly, nice and controlled. That's always the name of the game when it comes to these mobility exercises. The third exercise we're going to do today is the doorway pec stretch. Why we're going to stretch our pecs is because if our pecs are too tight, that tends to roll our shoulders forward, thus limiting our mobility and also causing some pain and discomfort in most people. So all you're going to need here, guys, is just a doorway. What we're going to do is just place both our arms onto the doorway so our elbows are just below our shoulders and step one leg forward. From here, all we're going to do is just slowly press forward through that doorway, moving your chest just inside of it. This, you should feel a nice little stretch coming right here through your pec where it meets that shoulder, okay? If you just want to do one side, just keep one arm on that doorway and step forward with the opposite leg and just apply pressure through that doorway till you feel just a slight pull through that pec. You're going to want to hold this stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds and do it for 3 times on each side. Alright everyone, so the fourth exercise we're going to be working on here is going to be some cat camels. These should look very familiar for anyone who's ever done yoga. Now the reason we're going to focus on some cat camels here is because it works on the protraction, which is those shoulder blades moving away from that spine, and the retraction, which is the shoulder blades moving in towards that spine. So what we're going to do, everyone, is start off in a quadruped position with the knees stacked underneath the hips and the hands stacked underneath the shoulders. From here, we're going to drop our chest towards the ground and squeeze those shoulder blades together, taking a deep inhale in, and then breathing out and pushing that chest away from the ground and moving those shoulder blades away from each other or away from the spine. We're going to repeat this exercise for about 30 seconds for 3 different sets, everyone. Really pressing that chest away from the ground when we do the protraction, so that camel, and then bringing that chest down and retracting the shoulder blades or squeezing them together when we're dropping that chest towards that floor.
Yeah.
All right, and for our 6th and final exercise, All you're going to need is a foam roller and some light weights. I have some 2.5s here. You can also just use a can of beans or a can of peas. Both will work properly. So what you're going to want to do with your foam roller is you want to lay your spine onto that foam roller so most of it's supported all throughout the mid and upper back, and my head is just onto the top of that foam roller. So for our first movement down here on the foam rollers, you're going to start off with a nice little pec fly stretch, okay? So you're going to have both of your light weights in hand, either cans or weights, and you want to put both hands together, both palms facing each other. Keeping the shoulders locked down and back. You want both arms just to fall off to the side like you're making a big T with that upper body until you feel that nice stretch right where you felt that pec stretch when we were in the doorway. You're going to want to hold this for a nice deep inhale and exhale, then bring the hands back together up top. You're going to want to repeat this one for 2 sets of 10. For our second movement, we won't need our weights. We're going to start off with both hands clasped together right at the bottom of our rib cage. From here, I call these snow angels, everyone. We're going to press our arms out and up so they're away from me. I'm then going to bring my arms above my head, palms facing the sky. Nice wide range of motion like we're making a snow angel on the ground until we get right back to that starting position. For this one, you're just going to want to repeat it about 10 times for 2 different sets. Really try to get the widest range of motion you can, always returning back to those hands clasped right underneath the rib cage. Pressing up, arms come overhead, nice wide circle with the arms, all the way till you get down to the hips, and then slowly returning to that starting position again. Thank you guys for joining me, and I hope you all have a great day.